Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Combining variables, data elements, and actions in flows is a fundamental concept in many programming paradigms, especially in workflow automation, process management, or any environment that supports flow-based programming. This tutorial will focus on how to handle these concepts using a simple example in JavaScript for a web-based application, but the principles can be extrapolated to other languages and frameworks. Overview of concepts. 1. Variables, containers for storing data values. In programming, variables can hold different types of data, such as numbers, strings, objects, and arrays. 2. Data elements, specific pieces of information that can be manipulated or processed. In a flow, data elements are typically variables or constants that you use to manage the flow's state. 3. Actions, operations or functions that are executed based on the flow logic. These can include calculations, API calls, conditional logic, or any other operations that process data elements. 4. Flows, sequences of steps that dictate how data is processed and what actions are taken. Flows can be visualized as a series of nodes where each node represents a variable, action, or decision point. Example scenario. Let's create a simple flow for a to-do list application. The flow will allow users to add tasks, mark tasks as completed, and display the list of tasks. Step-by-step implementation. 1. Set up HTML structure, create a simple interface for user interaction. 2. JavaScript for flow logic, create the logic to manage tasks. Explanation of the code. 1. HTML structure. The HTML provides a simple interface with an input field and a button. The unordered list, UL, will hold the tasks. 2. JavaScript flow logic. Variables, the tasks array holds the list of task objects. Data elements. Add task function adds a new task to the tasks array and calls display tasks to refresh the displayed list. Toggle task completion toggles the completion status of a task based on its index. Display tasks updates the UI to reflect the current state of the tasks array. Actions, event listeners are set up to handle user interactions. When the user clicks the Add Task button, the task is added. Conclusion. In this tutorial, we combined variables, data elements, and actions to create a simple to-do list application. This example illustrates how to manage the flow of data and actions in an interactive application. You can extend this flow by adding features such as removing tasks, persisting data to local storage, or filtering tasks based on their completion status. Feel free to adapt this example to your own needs, and explore more advanced concepts like state management or asynchronous actions as you become more comfortable with flows in programming.